In today's video, Charles Oliveira says he wants a rematch with Islam Makhachev in 2023. Kevin Lee offers to face Jake Paul in his MMA debut. California senators send a letter to Endeavor regarding Dana White. Dustin Poirier shares his prediction for McGregor vs. Chandler. And Aljamain Sterling reveals why he won't fight Cejudo in March. Charles Oliveira isn't looking to take any steps back for his return. In a recent interview with AG Fight, the former champion stated his plans to return in March or April against one of the top contenders in the lightweight division. Oliveira is also hoping to get a rematch with Islam Makhachev. The Brazilian believes that he's just one fight away from a rematch with Islam, and he plans to turn it next time out. Here's the clip.
Eu já tive muito longe de cinturão, eu tô uma luta dele, né? Então, o UFC sabe disso, sabe o que eu quero, eu não vim pra cá pra brincar, eu vim pra fazer história, eu quero lutar pro final de março, abril, esse é meu time, eu preciso lutar nessa data, março, abril, e eu preciso de um cara que eu vencendo, com certeza eu sou o próximo desafiante ao título, porque o Lutito ele tá vago, ele vai lutar agora em fevereiro, então é isso, março, abril, lutando, pegando um cara que vai me colocar de novo na cara do gol pelo título, no final do ano.
Uma luta já disputou o cinturão.
Com certeza, eu luto agora em março, abril, final do ano, eu luto pelo título de novo.
The general consensus is that number 4th ranked contender Beneil Dariush is the most deserving lightweight at present for a title shot. So that's who Oliveira could be facing in his return. Here's what he said about a potential fight with Dariush.
Dariush foi acontecer a mesma coisa comigo, ficou muito tempo do lado de fora ali desse top 5, querendo oportunidade, né? E eu entendi por que as pessoas não dão oportunidade, porque eles não querem que as pessoas entrem para esse top 5. Né? Dariush vem uma sequência gigantesca de vitória, é um cara que veio da mesma escola que eu, shootbox, né? É um cara da shootbox. Seria uma luta duríssima, mas como eu falei pro Diego, eu falei, acho que a gente tem que pensar muito bem, conjuntamente com o UFC. Será que essa é a luta que eu vencendo, né, me colocaria direto pelo cinturão?
Kevin Lee has offered to face Jake Paul in the YouTuber's MMA debut. Earlier this month, Paul signed a deal to compete in MMA under the PFL umbrella and even got equity in the promotion. Since then, several names have called to face the YouTuber. However, Kevin Lee believes he is the ideal choice, especially if Paul wants to earn the respect of the MMA community. Speaking to ESPN's Brett Okamoto, Lee revealed that he's currently in talks with the PFL and discussed a possible fight between him and Jake. Here's the clip.
And then out of nowhere, they hit us with this Jake Paul thing yesterday. So it's still kind of fresh in my mind. Right, but if they're doing super fights now, what better way to do a fight than do a super fight with me? I mean, I don't know. I do think if Jake Paul is serious, right? If he's serious about fighting MMA, for one, I'm gonna give him respect even if he just steps into the cage. It's totally different than the boxing arena. This thing is gonna be totally different. But if he wants real respect out of people who really understand fighting, he's gonna have to fight somebody like me. I mean, I'm in the prime of my career, a hell of a wrestler. I fought 6 different world champions, guys like Charles Oliveira, Tony Ferguson. The list could go on and on. You know, Michael Chiesa, Edson Barboza. I've already fought all these guys. So even if he was to make it the distance with me, or even if he was to make it past one bell, people can look at him and say, oh, okay, this guy could fight Leon Edwards one day. Mm-hmm. Like he would actually have potential. Right now, it's a freak show that he's putting on. And he's making money, but I'm in the business of making money too. If he wants to make it legitimate, then I think I'll be around.
What do you guys think of these comments from Kevin Lee? Would you like to see him fight Jake Paul in the PFL? Leave your thoughts below. Since Dana White was caught on video slapping his wife, Endeavor, UFC, and their broadcast partners ESPN and TBS have all remained silent on the matter. Given their inaction, a group of legislators have now called for White's immediate removal as the UFC president following the appalling and alarming incident. California State Senator Nancy Skinner has penned an open letter to Ari Emanuel on behalf of 17 state senators and 32 assemblywomen, telling the Endeavor CEO and UFC owner that it is time to remove Mr. White from his leadership role. The letter reads, "In the days since the video was released, you have remained silent. Your continued silence speaks volumes. As you once wrote, silence and inaction are not an option. We agree, and we are urging you to take immediate action. Like you, we are people who live by our values. We, too, are people of action. We are allies against violence, advocates for women, and we are parents like yourself. This is why it is clear to us we're calling for the immediate removal of Mr. White as president of the UFC. Every day that Mr. White's actions go unaccounted for, your silence becomes more piercing and troubling. At this point, thousands of young men, women, and adults worldwide have seen the video of Mr. White striking his wife. We have also seen his apology. What we have not seen is any consequences for his actions. You can read the full open letter on the Women's Caucus page. We've attached the link in the video description. Dustin Poirier believes Conor McGregor will beat Michael Chandler if they fight in 2023. Dana White recently revealed that this fight is likely to happen when McGregor returns to the octagon. Speaking to Bloody Elbow, Poirier, who shared the octagon with both McGregor and Chandler, explained why he favors the Irishman to beat Chandler in a potential fight. He said, "I would favor Conor. I think Chandler is very hittable. Conor's timing, we'll see with the layoff too, might be a big factor for Conor. But yeah, I would pick Conor still in this one. Chandler's hittable. Conor's longer than him. Chandler slows down. You know, if he does wrestle heavy to avoid the striking with Conor, he's going to slow down a bit and he'll be more in front of Conor and able to get touched. I would put money on Conor if the fight happens. Not that I can't bet MMA. Although the fight is not yet made, odds are available for it, with Conor McGregor being the slight betting favorite over Michael Chandler. Who do you guys think wins this one, McGregor or Chandler? Let us know in the comments below. On Tuesday, UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling revealed he is still suffering from a torn left bicep and doesn't think it's realistic to face Henry Cejudo in March. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Aljo said that he doesn't take Cejudo lightly and needs to be 100% healthy for this fight. Sterling later expanded on the history of his injury by tweeting, "I fought 2 times and did 2 training camps with this partially torn bicep tendon to keep moving the division for the fans and the UFC. Now, it's time to properly address it. I've stated this before and after the last fight. When is it fair for athletes to look after their body?" After the news broke, Sean O'Malley took to Twitter and called for a fight with Cejudo. He tweeted, "Is Aljo co-main fighting Henry or not? I'm confused. He said his bicep is torn. If that's the case, let me beat up Henry." Here are the top 3 funniest memes we found on the internet. Third place was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named UFC Kink. Our second place meme was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named Frank Vied. And our top pick was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Zach Hughes.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.